All right, so it's been a little while since I've done one of these, but here we are back at the auction. It's been quite a while. It's a little cold out here. I lost the little foam piece from a microphone, so I don't know how it's gonna work. Hopefully it's not too windy. We're here about an hour or so early, just to kind of see. Obviously, I'm not staying for the auction. I just want to come and check things out. Still looking for a car for my daughter. Don't know if I want to give her the Dart yet. Kind of want to sell the Dart. She wants a small SUV, kind of like this right here, but I don't want to buy her a Lexus. But we'll look to see what they have here. Hopefully something cool. Can you imagine her driving this? Little 16-year-old girl driving this giant Power Stroke. I'm sure they do it, but she wants something small. Smaller SUV, that is. Flashlight's working. Toyota Corolla, not something I'm interested in. That might be a little too big. It's small, but Hyundai Power Stroke diesels, too big. Something like this, but I don't want to get her a Rogue or a Murano. They both have transmission issues. This one has 122,000 miles on it already. And yeah, so I can imagine this probably already has one transmission issue. You got two of them right next to each other. Different colors. 148,000 miles. Delaware inspected. I could imagine that it has some sort of Mitsubishi, some sort of transmission problem. Sonic, I believe this is what this is. It is a Sonic. All right, what else we got here? This looks like a Taurus. Chevy Cavalier. I've had quite a few of these. They're okay cars, honestly. Mine, my last one that I had, it actually rusted out right there. This one's covered up, but the frame rail right there was rusted out. This would be a great starter car for somebody. Nice little cars, easy to drive. It's got some smashed up dash pieces. Super small car, fairly good on gas. 115,000 miles, which isn't that bad for this car. That would be a nice first car for somebody. Is that some body repair? Look at that. Somebody did some tape repair, body repair on that car. It's a Mazda, a Taco, Chevy Cruze, another Chevy, Subaru Forester. Subarus aren't bad either. They do pretty well if you take care of them. Getting to the dark side of the parking lot where the lights don't really work. You gotta walk all the way over there for lights. It's getting cold out here. Nissan Versa. Not something I'm interested in. BMW 5 Series. Again, not really interested in. Loaded. Delaware tagged. Must be from the same place as the other one. A lot of these are like dealer cars. They're all Hertrich for the most part. Other people do bring their cars here, but most of this is dealer cars. This had an IF last week, and it looks like nobody bought it. Delaware Auto Exchange. What is this? Hyundai Veloster, right? It is. It's an auto. Turbo model. I kind of like the bodies on these, but the motors are pretty much junk from what I've been told anyway. I don't have any real experience with them. 200,000 miles on a BMW. Is this X3 or an X5? It's one of those two. That would be a decent car. BMWs can be expensive to drive and repair. X5. Got backup camera. Another BMW. There's a couple of BMWs here. There's a fairly nice white one coming up here soon. Chevy Traverse. It's probably too big. Buick Enclave is probably too big. Look at this thing. From far away, it's not a bad looking car. From far away. BMW 3 Series. It's probably auto, isn't it? It is an automatic. Somebody did some really crappy work to this. Look at this sticker carbon fiber. It smells like booties in here. Look at M3 steering wheel cover. All these fake M3 things on here. It's kind of funny. Really crappy paint everywhere. Look at this. From far away, this doesn't look terrible. I doubt this is real carbon fiber. It's possible, maybe, but who knows. Some carbon fiber bits are fairly inexpensive. I don't know if that is or not, but wheels look kind of alright, kind of weird. Chevy Cruze, I like the color, don't like the car. Volkswagen, let's see, here we go. A little baby Buick. 113,000 miles. This thing smells horrible. It looks like they tried to clean it, but it still smells like crap in here. That'd be a decent little car too. Again, something small. Something she's looking for is a small SUV. Hyundai Santa Fe. Oh, let's see. Chevy Equinox. How about this guy right here? This thing's a Trax RT. This is something she'd probably like. Trax LT, all-wheel drive. It's all-wheel drive as well. It's a nice color, but this will probably sell for 10, 11,000 at the auction. It's a 2016 with 120,000, so it'll probably sell for way more than I'm willing to spend on a car. What else we got? Freezing cold fingers, that's what we got. I don't know what that is, but you guys look that up and let me know. Cadillac, Chevrolet, a little Ford, there we go, a little Jeep. I looked into Jeeps as well. She would probably like a Compass or something like that. One of the smaller ones. Is that a manual? Check that out. Not very often you see one of those nowadays on a newish vehicle. Here's an older one, 194,000 miles. This is auto. Yep, that's an auto. Get her something like this. That guy. Oh, truck. Flatbed truck. Toy bat. Thought it was like a real dead bat, but it's not. It's toy. This thing's kind of cool. It's like animal control style thing without a top. America. All right, let's see. Little Sentra. Dodge Charger, absolutely not. Try to walk fast through this thing. It's getting freezing outside. I think I'm at like 7 or 8 minutes now ish. Not a whole lot going on down here. What is this thing? Is this a Ford or something? 200. Does this say 287? It's a Honda. 287,000 miles. Honda Accord Cross Tour. Huh. I kind of like that hatchback style. I don't even know what you would call that. I guess hatch. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking. What is this guy? Honda something? Honda Pilot maybe? All right, junk Cadillac. A Mercedes. Old Volkswagen. Little baby Fiat. Gas saver special. Look at that. Fiat 500, all leather interior, all pleather interior. White steering wheel. This thing is fancy, but it's tiny. This thing is super small. I feel like it might be smaller than the inside. Well, I mean, it's definitely smaller than the Mini, but like smaller than the person's room. Nice gas saver. I think it only had like 80-something thousand miles on it too. I would definitely buy this for like $2,000. 87,000, yeah. I mean, it needs a little bit of paint, but really, who cares? I mean, I personally don't care, but a little bit of paint on the hood, not terrible. There's nothing really back there. It's a Mitsubishi, but that's about it. It's not that same Subaru that's been here forever. Look at this guy. That's the same one that's been here forever and ever and ever. All right, what else we got here? A Nissan, another Audi. It's a little baby Ford over there. Well, there's a couple of SUVs here. Let's look at these real quick. Another Jeep Compass. How many miles? 122,000 on this one. It's a Nissan. It's a little Ford Escape. I'll walk over there. There's another Honda Pilot, it looks like. This little guy right here, a little Ford. 121,000 miles. Got some missing paint here in the window. I don't know, maybe they replaced the window at some point and just scraped it up. A bit of body damage. Not terrible looking. Little baby Ford Escape. It's an alright looking car. There you go, an older Ford. This one's a little older, Toyota 4Runner, but Toyotas do usually run forever. Again, one of them things where you take care of it. A lot of Toyotas and Hondas, a lot of the Japanese cars. Infiniti, we got a Ford, a little red thing over there, whatever that is. Let me see what this thing is. Kind of looks like a Buick, but I'm not 100% sure. It is. It's a little Buick. Buick Encore. In the dark again. Let's look at this Kia Soul real quick. That's like more her size. Something like this is kind of what you'd be looking for. It's a manual. She can't drive manual. Of course it is. Oh, look at that. Looks like somebody didn't shut their hood all the way. And it smashed into the top of their thing. Yeah, that happened to my Toyota Celica, which was my sister's Celica. And then she sold it to me. I fixed it, sold it back to her. And then she had somebody work on it. Again, didn't close the hood and it smashed the window in. So she sold it back to me again. Yeah, it was a little adventure for that car. I wish I would have kept it. It was a 04 Celica GTS. It had the 2ZZ GE motor in it. It was a manual. It was a really nice car. I sold it to some guy in Virginia for $4,000 or something like that a couple of years ago, and I regret selling it. Oh, Nissan Xterra. I kind of wish I would have kept it. It was a cool little car. I liked driving it. It was fun to drive. But I didn't keep it. Look, another Wrangler. I feel like there's one here every time we come here. Normalize hitting curbs. Yeah, okay. Is this a manual as well? Looks like an auto. It is an auto. How many miles does this thing have? 2013 Jeep Wrangler. 123,000 miles. That's not horrible. Doors are locked, which I don't understand why they do it. I am freezing. 151,000 Hyundai. There's another Subaru over there. Hoping the sound is working fine on this. It's not really windy, so you shouldn't have any wind noise other than when I'm walking. Nissan. Chevy Traverse. Mazda. I think that's about it. Let me walk over here real quick and look at this Infiniti. Look at this guy. No white wheels in that thing. Subaru. 91,000 miles. It's a WRX. Fake carbon fiber. It is a manual. Wonder what's wrong with this. Oh, look. Black ice. It's in everything. It's always in every new car that I get. Don't know why. Doesn't look bad in here. Doesn't smell bad in here. It's not terrible looking. Looks alright. These usually sell for decent amounts of money, but when it comes to Subarus, like performance style, like WRX's STIs. I prefer hatchbacks personally. I'm a huge fan of the hatchbacks. I don't know why. The newest car I ever owned up until this Dodge Dart was my Subaru Impreza STI that I had. I had an '08 Impreza STI hatchback. And I sold that too for whatever reason. Don't know why. Should have kept it. And I always sell cars that I want to keep. But that looks like that's about it for this. If you saw anything cool, the light's really bright. If you saw anything cool, let me know. Maybe I'll come back in a week or two. I'm going to look at selling this Dodge Dart. I'm going to fix the Hyundai up real quick. Probably sell that guy. Hopefully have 4 to 5K. And then the big mission for selling these cars is really to build the Skyline. I need to build that motor. However, I do have a 16-year-old daughter who does need a car. She doesn't need a car, but I should probably get her a car. So I'll work on doing that instead. Put the Skyline project aside again. Perks of having children. And then start from the beginning again and look for more cars, fix them, sell them, save money to build the Skyline eventually, unless my YouTube career takes off, and then I'll make money from YouTube, and then you guys can help me pay for it. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching again. Until next time, I'll see you later. Goodbye.